once again, I have some disappointing concerns over Warframe, DE, and this whole Old Blood update that I didn't get the notification or the alert from until I saw it on my YouTubes. Here's the thing. I went to the trailer launch of this thing called Old Blood or something like that, and I got kind of hyped up when I saw it. You see all these Grenier prisoners from the Saturn VI thing turning into these hyped up super steroid monsters, and how you can get their weapons and even use them as some sort of defense or some sort of controlling them kind of thing. And when I saw it, I didn't check it. It was already launched like 2 hours ago when I saw it. 2 hours prior from when I saw it. So I got excited and I got on my PlayStation and went onto the game, and wouldn't you know it, nothing. Before that, I checked to see if there were any updates that maybe it would need. Didn't say anything. Said that the latest update was already installed. And nothing. No, not one single thing. So okay, that kind of seemed weird to me. So I sign in, or start playing, and in the trailer it shows that it starts on Phobos, the moon of Mars. And I check on Phobos to see maybe it's one of those hidden events that doesn't start until you do something or trigger something, and no, not one single solitary thing happened. So I kept trying on different parts of Phobos, and nothing, not one thing happened, not one thing occurred, nothing triggered the event or anything like that. So I went into chat and I asked in the community if anybody knew anything about what was going on with this whole Old Blood scenario, and I had one guy actually answer me, and he said that it was on PC only. And I don't understand why it is. There's no disclaimer on the trailer. If you go and check for yourself, there's no disclaimer on the trailer that says PC. Not one single disclaimer does it say over PC first. Now, even though this is the case, I just want to let you guys know that I'm disappointed that this keeps happening. Obviously, I still probably am going to get a lot of, flack from all these fanatic, ass-kissing YouTubers that follow everything DE does, like if it was some sort of religion or cult, wanting to talk shit to me, wanting to be all like, it's because PC, blah, blah, blah. No, it's false advertisement. It's false flavored advertising. The trailer itself is false flavored advertising. Nothing on it said anything about PC. It seems as if it was a generalization of the supposed event that they released currently, that is only available now on PC. And I'm never going to get an answer from DE personally or directly that why is it that they treat console gamers, Xbox, the Switch, the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 console gamers like second-class citizens. I want to know why it is that only PC gets everything first. And I don't want to hear again, and I'll repeat myself and I'll keep saying this until I get DE to directly answer me. Why does PC get everything first? I mean, I don't think the people at DE know anything about businesses. I don't think they know anything about running a business. Personally, I don't think anybody there has anybody working in PR or anything, because this is, quite frankly, this is the worst business strategies that anybody can make, because you release it on one and you leave everybody out. And there are going to be disgruntled players. I'm one of them. And here's the thing. You can't come off and tell me once again that the only reason why PC gamers get it first is because they're the testers. Because they're the ones that check out all the bugs. I've been playing this game for a long time, and I still see bugs in it. I still see a buttload of bugs in this game. So really, PC gamers really don't do anything for console gamers in that department, other than the fact that I think that DE should already have, if they don't already, their own testers for all platforms, for PC, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and the PlayStation 4. They shouldn't be using the argument that it's because PC gets it first because they need to test out all the bugs. Bullshit. That's why developers have testers. Okay? Even people at EA and Ubisoft and Activision and all those other major publishers, developers, whatever you want to call them, they already have those. Why? For the same reason. Okay? They already have all of those. They do updates on glitches and you know, whatever defects the game might have due to community complaint or concern. They send them to their .coms. They leave it on their forums, and that's when they start doing all these different types of updates. That's the purpose. That's the idea of the whole thing. DE doesn't seem to understand a single fucking thing when it comes to that. No one will ever give me a direct answer that is actually something that is more common sense rather than just creating an argument, because you can create an argument and still have no real, you know, substance to back up that argument. PC gets it first because they're the ones that test everything. No, that's not an argument. That's stupid. That's stupid. Like I said, this game gets a lot of glitches. I've seen tons of glitches in this game, even on the PlayStation 4, and after the supposed PC testers on whatever content DE creates for Warframe. So, once again, we've been lied to, unless you have Warframe DE on Instagram, where they supposedly leave all of their, you know, more intel on their releases or their future plans for updates or anything. Personally, I don't follow them. I don't follow DE on Instagram. I don't follow DE on Twitter, because if they're assholes here, then they're definitely assholes on those you know, social platforms as well. So I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised. And my wife's actually the one that found out right after the obvious, that I found out that PC got it first after this one guy told me so. And the thing's right there if you don't believe me, okay? He didn't really actually answer anything else. And I, quite frankly, right there, I asked him, no, I don't want any of that PC gets first dibs because their testers BS, or that PC gets it first to spare console gamers. There's absolutely no disclaimer in the trailer that implicates PC first. It clearly generalizes with available now. This guy actually responded by saying, I know, but it's been like this since we know how have install or download to play instead of putting the game in and start playing. Now, I didn't understand what he meant by that. Maybe someone can clarify that for me, but what he meant by that. But what I seem to take out from that is that basically console gamers are the abused half of the relationship. It's because it's been like this for a long time, but I've learned to deal with it. Because basically that's what it feels like and sounds like to me when I read that. To me it sounds like, well, it's because, you know, console gamers, we've been playing this game for a long time now, since 2014. And you know, we're used to it now. We're used to being the ones left behind and PC getting everything first. You know, that sucks to know that. It sucks to hear that. And it sucks to be aware that that's really the case. PC is treated better than everybody else. And I find it quite disturbing, considering the fact that with everything that's been happening lately with the whole China and Hong Kong thing, Warframe is about 67% owned and co-owned and run by Li Yu, a company in Hong Kong. I don't know if you guys knew that. Go ahead and look it up if you want to. It's Li Yu, and Li Yu started as some sort of fishing company at first, and they decided to expand into other things, like actually, you know, investing in gaming developing and gaming developers and stuff like that. So a company based in Hong Kong, and we already know what's going on in Hong Kong. You would think that people like DE would actually kind of practice the sense of not being so fascist, because to me it's kind of fascist that the elites are considered, the PC gamers are considered to be the elites. And I know that for a fact because I've actually had PC gamers talk down to me. Okay? And you see this, it's super self-evident. You've seen a lot of YouTube videos, how they say that the PC gaming community think themselves superior to everybody else. And I'm starting to believe that because DE seems to be promoting it as well with the way they've been treating everybody who plays the game on console. Everybody gets second, it's like getting sloppy seconds. PC gets the first taste, and they get to exploit it by putting it on YouTube and ruining it with their spoilers. And I don't give a fuck if anybody says, well, nobody's putting a gun to your head to watch it. No, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of people on YouTube that depend on gaming videos that they make, tutorials or things like that, or even react to certain games. And for the console gamers who have, like myself, things like that, we don't get anything out of it because PC already did it first. They already took all the views, they got all the numbers, they got all the subscribers, they get the monetization, and console gamers like myself and many others, we get left behind. So basically, it's not just something that should bother you in the sense that DE prefers PC over everyone else. It's also the fact that PC is considered to be the elitists. And that's fascist. It's fascist. The PC gaming community. It's the number one, and everybody else. Well, whatever you get from the spoils of war, you can have. It's like we're the vultures, and the main course has already been consumed, and we're only left with the bones, with the little pieces of meat still stuck on it somewhere. Because that's what it really is. Don't believe me? Go ahead and check the history. They get everything first. They've gotten everything first. Even when it comes to the quests, they've gotten everything first. Okay, and the most recent ones that I remember, where I heard of and never got the chance to play until months later, has been War Within, Mask of the Revenant, Chains of Harrow, the Apostasy Prologue, the Sacrifice, which is probably one of the largest additions to that whole thing, the Chimera Prologue, all those other additions to the story. PC has gotten it first. And go ahead and check PC, PS4, Xbox One. You're gonna see the numbers from the views, and PC is going to have all of them. Especially large, well-known, partnered PC distributors of the information they give on Warframe. They're going to have the largest numbers. Why? Because they get it first. Because they're the PC gaming community. And I think that's really shit. I think that's really fucked up by DE. So, I hope someday DE starts taking a few classes on business or business ethics, and they start seeing that the largest portion of supporters when it comes to all of this have been the console gamers, has been the console gaming community. And like I said before, there's going to be a lot of crackheads out there, a lot of fanatics who kiss DE's collective Canadian asses, and they're going to be backing them up and defending them as if they were going to get rewarded for it. I don't know what the hell they think of when they actually do shit like that. Honestly, quite honestly, that's fanatical. That's retarded. But whatever. I'm probably one of few people that actually speak out against this kind of injustice and mistreatment, because everybody else is too much of an ass kisser, as if they were going to get rewarded for it. And I keep insisting, you're not going to get rewarded for kissing DE's ass. Speak out, speak up, be honest, give your fucking comments to the best of your ability, your knowledge, and don't hold back. So that was it for my video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and share with everybody else. I will have another follow-up video, which was not inspired. It wasn't inspired by another YouTuber, because quite frankly I was the first one to talk about it, and it has a lot to do with Warframe as well, over the dangers and mistreatment of online only games. Thank you for watching. Have a great Halloween.